In the infinite ocean of tremendous potential of our mind, many waves of inspiration, they arise. But as those waves reach the shore, they become completely diluted. In the same way, we have to ask ourselves, many times we also get inspired, but are we able to sustain that inspiration, or does the inspiration fizzle out? So we may feel inspired to get up early, do some exercise, or to meditate, or to do any spiritual practice. Or we may get inspired by a creative idea, or some goal that we want to reach. We may be inspired to overcome some negative tendency, or do something innovative, or mend a relationship, or take a new step, build new relationships. There are many waves of inspiration that arise in our minds. But how do we sustain this inspiration? We must ensure that the inspiration doesn't fizzle out. In the 18th chapter of the Gita, the Lord gives a very beautiful method how to sustain inspiration and how to act out of inspiration. He says, Mukta Sango Anaham Vadi Dhriti Utsaha Samanvitaha Siddhya Siddhyor Nirvikaraha Karta Satvika Uchyate. Mukta Sangaha, one who is free from attachments. To sustain inspiration, we must learn to come out of our comfort zones. If we get restricted by our comfort zones, our attachments, the enthusiasm, the inspiration will just ooze out. Early morning we like to remain in the bed, then the inspiration to get out, do some exercise, do some meditation just fizzles out. Hence we must be Mukta Sangaha, free from attachments and comfort zones. Anaham Vadi. There are two types of inspiration. One is a personal inspiration, where I want to achieve something and it makes me feel good, which is great. One can definitely have such sources of inspiration. But the second is to have an impersonal source of inspiration, where we learn to have a higher purpose. Why do I want to achieve a goal? Why do I want to make myself fit? Why do I want to do anything creative? If there is a higher purpose behind it, where I feel that this is dedicated to my family or my country or my culture or any such higher purpose, then reminding oneself of that higher purpose, one can continuously be inspired. So an impersonal source of inspiration is the key. Obstacles and challenges do arise when we want to achieve any goal. How do we sustain our inspiration in spite of them? The Lord gives two beautiful qualities, Dhriti and Utsaha. Dhriti Utsaha Samanvitaha. So fortitude or determination, patient persistence, because I know the importance of the goal, because I know why I must achieve this. And as we saw earlier, if the motivation is impersonal, then all the more one overcomes the challenges. Siddhya Siddhyor Nirvikaraha. One doesn't get perturbed by the results. One enjoys the process. One expects a certain result and works hard, but the focus is on the process. As one enjoys the process, the inspiration gets more and more renewed. It gets more and more strengthened. Such a person is called Sattvic worker. Karta Sattvika Uchyate. So the 5 points to sustain inspiration are: free from comfort zone, impersonal source of inspiration, having fortitude and patience, and focusing on the process, enjoying the journey. May many waves of inspiration rise in us and they manifest in our action. Create a deep transformation, and may we live every moment anchored in the higher vision.